Bunch of other creators talk about this, maybe, but there actually has been a little bit of drama going on in the Sonic Twitter community because when I saw this, I felt really bad, and it just shows how much this world is pretty much very lost, and you can't share your opinions without anybody bullying you, hating on you, or anything, which really sucks, but that's just how the world is right now. Number one, this is an unscripted video, so once again,
Speak the truth. Well, it's officially time. Okay. Story's a fairly basic thing in the first game. I didn't feel much invested until I started reenacting what they were saying. That's where I was starting to get invested. Especially the decisive fight between Sonic and Blaze. If you know what I mean when Sonic says, "Have a nice fall, you stupid bitch!" Oh, that was Sonic's perspective. In Blaze's perspective, I thought it would be vengeance, I guess. Kinda feels like vengeance if I had to be honest. Oh yeah, and we barely even see Knuckles either. The only times where we ever saw him was when he got the wrong idea of the Star Emeralds, and at the end of Sonic's perspective, where it reminds her that Amy's chasing him once again. She had a crush on her. Long story short, it's just a relationship story about trust. And it tries to distract you with its awesome soundtrack. The story's a much deeper one in the Rush Adventure. In fact, let me show on this. Sonic and Tails got sucked and torn into another dimension. They were woken up by Marine the Raccoon. Tails was so bloody intelligent that he built a jet ski. Marine Raccoon was so excited on her adventure that she forgot the safety precautions. They approached a new captain, but they also noticed Blaze was back, making them confused to where they're at now, until they start to realize it might be in Blaze's dimension. Marine's scared of ghosts. Those vampires keep getting away again and again and again, until they have to do a rivalry fight. Welcome aboard, Johnny. He was the one holding the Chaos Emeralds. It's probably like pain to get them. They finally got calm after the big swell was gone, causing a massive explosion. Oh, and it ain't over yet. Two Eggmen just want the power of the Jewel Skipped after all. No surprise they never got the power of the stars after all, because they were using it for evil. It's a happily ever after waving goodbye to Blaze and Marine as well. In terms of story, I think Rush Adventures got the better one for having better usage of characters, a more in-depth look, and not a single time where I felt the absence like what the first game did. Looking at you, Knuckles. You were absent for the most part. Big mistake. You're all one big pain in the ass, you are. Oh no! What? Alright, we got some banger tracks here. I'll show you a couple of example.
Right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there.
True little bangers, eh? Oh wait, you can't end the rest without this music. The boss music's the only one I didn't really like that much. Yeah, that kind of feels very old fashioned now.
Start the machine.
I've seen this great gadget for ages. I thought prefer this one much better. Speaking of which, let's have a look at them now. Both titles deliver incredible, high-budget emotional sequences, even their goodbyes as well. And both titles include Sonic and Blaze holding hands to each other. It's just in Wish Adventure doing their regular forms this time. Even Marie the Raccoon has improved her emotions as well, but she was very emotional in her goodbye sequence. That is until she wiped the tears off and just accepts what it is now. There's a couple of deaths here in Wish Adventure. However, that's why it's from the story segment. In terms of the actual death, I'd give the slight edge to the original Wish, mainly because the music, the emotional attachment I have with the game, the huge change in Blaze's personality, and let's be honest, Maureen became annoying further in the story that she can't even be trusted anymore, even though her personality has changed now. In terms of the 5, it's a draw as they're really well done, but the emotional portion goes to the first game for its attachment. That epilogue theme I had was so short that I had to play it 3 times. Both titles are deeply riddled with inconvenience, with the original Sonic Rush forcing 3 campaigns. At least the soul enemies are only canon bosses, but still, others include unskippable cutscenes for the first time playthrough, and the tedious boss pacing which I already mentioned before. Meanwhile, Wish Adventure locks progression behind exhausting sailing loops, missions, and gimmicks that make the snowball missions and Sky Babylon a backboard golf shite. Even though I do like the sailing, I'm in love with its jet ski music. However, it can get tedious when it comes to the underwater sailing, and of course, the Chaos Emeralds! Both have inconveniences in their own unique ways. That's why my Wish Adventure went this long than the original. Honestly, it's a draw, since I do enjoy sailing and the missions for the most part, except for the flat missions and slow sailing. They finally got calm after the big swell was gone, causing a massive explosion. Man, that was a mouthful, especially spending more time on the story and music sections of the games. Some of you may weirdly think that I hate Rush, but I actually don't. In fact, I actually love it, and Rush Adventure made my experience more enjoyable than ever, especially for variety. Oh well, sure, let me get to the main point. I can say with confidence that the fair game goes to Sonic Wish Adventure! It has the better design levels of bosses, enjoyable music, Sonic Wish fans, and even counter usage. It may not have the superior emotional depth, however, it more than makes up with its deeper story. I wasn't gonna stop talking because Marine got annoying. In fact, my inner self would have been in her shoes. No know why most have come back to Wish Adventure now as opposed to the original. So there's another point. Replay value! Even the first impressions began as early as the opening sequence before the title screen. It's time for the scores if you haven't seen my fresher visits due to the long run. This is going to show that nostalgia is not a problem in my opinion, so scores may be lower than what I originally thought. Sonic Wish gets an 8 out of 10, and with Sonic Wish Adventure gets a 9 out of 10. Man, these were such exhausting revisits, and I'm happy that I finally got my saying out in the world for people to see. See you all next time, and have a lovely day everyone. Bye! Oh man, this is the kind of Toy Story 2.